recording, and then I'm gonna have that live on Facebook. The things we need to do these days. So, and we are live. Wonderful. So, welcome everyone to the Entrepreneur Dream Live call. I'm so excited for this call today. We have a very special guest. I'm so grateful he's joining me for today's call to share his incredible story and wisdom for more than 2 decades of being a successful entrepreneur. Please welcome pro cyclist, passionate about optimal nutrition, founding member of this amazing super company, 18 years on the dream life himself, Ian Farrar. Welcome, welcome. I'm so excited to have you today.
Thank you very much, Fabian.
Yes, so honored. For the audience that does not know you and you want to add something to my introduction or maybe a correction, please shortly introduce yourself.
Yeah, just a few minor. I mean, in my 20s, I had aspirations to be a professional cyclist, but I was a full-time athlete, for many years. And coming up on midlife, I decided to go full-time in cycling, and I achieved a gold medal and 2 silver medals in my state championships in the United States. And it's my 19th year with Purium Platinum, and wow. My 26th year in network marketing.
That's incredible. Wow. Okay. A couple of questions for you. So
sure.
We want to know about everything about your story. So let's go way back. You said like 26 years in network marketing.
Yeah.
How did your life look like when everything started? Did you realize this would change your life?
I knew it would change my life if I worked on my inner self, okay? Because I was a full-time athlete at the time, and I was just going from race to race, earning prize money. And I actually bumped into network marketing at an inline speed skating event, not cycling event.
Oh, really?
And the gentleman that spoke to me about, his business at the time was a former silver medalist in the 2-man rowing boat in the 1984 Olympics. And I said, what is it like, Amway? And he says, no, it's not like Amway. It's actually a similar business model. And I think you could do really well in this business because you have a lot of enthusiasm. And I said, you know what? I think you're right. So I took his information. I did a little studying. I signed up. And I've been running with the business model of network marketing ever since that day.
Yeah. So a question I had for later on, but it just fits perfectly. So why network marketing for you? Obviously you got introduced to it, but why did you not choose a career in the usual corporate world?
Because it really lacks freedom, and there's a cap on your income potential. I mean, if someone's making, what I'm making in my current business, which is Purium, at a corporate job, they only have 2 weeks of vacation. They have a manager to answer to. And if that type of life works for you, great. But I do what I want to do when I want to do it, whenever I want to do it. Okay. And my income doesn't suffer, because I built this business over time, which creates an ever-flowing amount of residual income. Okay. So it's about the freedom. It's not about the money. It's not about the watch. It's not about the car. It's not about the luxuries. The greatest luxury is your time freedom. And there's a lot of, people coming up in Purium that are earning that freedom because we've been indoctrinated to believe that go to school, get good grades, and go get a secure job. Well, there's not too much things that are secure out there today, but you could really secure your financial future by building a business model like this over time.
Yeah, and really get that leveraged time freedom to really do what you want to do when you want to do it. Not like saying,
Correct.
okay, I have to work until 65, maybe even longer, and then I can do what I always wanted to do. And maybe if you're still healthy, that adds a couple of years to your life. But
Right.
I mean, life happens now, so very well
It
said.
does.
Thank you so much.
It does.
So maybe like, could you maybe separate a little bit what did the business do for you short term, and what does it do long term for you when you said already some things about that, like
Yeah, well, I can elaborate on that, and thank you for that question, because I was given an opportunity where I had unlimited income potential by talking to everyone that was 3 feet from me. Okay, even today, I'm down in the garage because I was unplugging my car and gonna make the space available for another Tesla owner. And I love talking to Tesla's owners. We have Tesla in common, and we just started the conversation. So back when I first started, the first company I started with was a water filter. Everyone drinks water, and at the time, there was this carafe pour-through filter that just took out a little bit of the chemicals that were in New York City water, and I had a system that took them all out. So everyone drinks water, and I was off to the races, and I was selling lots of water filters to people and making a lot of direct selling commission. So my income wasn't limited to the hourly of a catering job that I was working at the time, because that's what I did in between, riding and cycling and training. And I didn't want to do that. I just wanted to basically talk to people and make income and do what I wanted to do, which is train.
Yeah.
So the opportunity, it was like $15 to become a distributor, and I got my unit, and I just started, selling. And then I met Joel Calandrillo in that business. And then Joel led me to a lot more sales and a lot more sales. So I started to make income on top of my own efforts. So, speeding up 20 plus, almost 20 years, that one conversation with Joel at a nightclub, at a catering job, has led to, Team Win and the Million BB movement with Eric, because Eric, Joel met Eric knew, so it's like 70,000
compounding around that.
Right.
Yeah. People need to understand that. Yeah.
Right. So it's this compounding life of income. So when people, see me out and about, they're like, do you work? Yeah, I said, yeah, I do. I work differently. Okay. Yeah. Well, what do you do? I said, well, I help people become free and get healthy. And they're like, whoa, what's that about? Like last week, I had a conversation down in the garage with another Tesla owner. He's direct salesman of solar panels to houses. Knock, knock. Hi, how you doing? Blah, blah. And I said, I think you'd be perfect for my business, and there's a major health component. Would you be open to taking a look? Boom, I'm meeting here with his wife in this very room at 1 o'clock today.
Wonderful.
So opportunity everywhere, man.
Yeah. Is that how usual day goes in the life of Ian Farrar?
You know what,
Fabian? Doing on a regular basis, like
that, and it's a story of my life. Okay, I mean, just today with the other Tesla owner, I love when people ask me what I do. I mean, I drive $100,000 car, and I love talking to Tesla owners. And just a little side note, I made a goal of being 4-star crown for at least 8 months in a row until I could buy my Tesla cash. Okay, I drove a Volkswagen GTI. I'm not a car guy. I'm not a materialistic person, but I love the value of not paying for gas, because I saw the vision of where gas prices would be, 7 years into, the economic of things. So I talk to people wherever I go. And when I'm with my wife, they're like, oh, here he goes. There's an unlimited amount of people out there to make an impact and make an income, not make an income and make an impact. So if you keep that in mind, for the people that are going to watch this, there's an unlimited amount of people out there that you can make an impact on their life. They need more income and they need health. Okay. And when it comes to what happened recently with the sea, your immune system is the best line of defense. And we have an amazing lineup of products to protect your family and your health.
Absolutely. Yeah, I can only second that. Mm-hmm. Yeah. What made you stay with the company for 19 years? Yeah.
Well, you know, Dave and Amy were committed to what I was committed to. I mean, I was actually their sales rep for their retail brand. And I actually planted the idea in their mind that, you know, if you really want to take your company, your products to the next level, you got to take it network marketing. Okay. Because there's only so many health food stores in the United States.
Yeah.
Therefore, you're only going to grow so big. And now, I mean, look, you're in Sweden, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're in Sweden, you're using, you know, platinum products, which is fantastic. Okay, I'm in the United States, and we're all over the EU, or, you know, in Canada and in the United States. So their market, of course, is much bigger, and they're just aligned to what I'm aligned with. I mean, no excipients, butters, fillers, organic, clean products. There's other network marketing companies that are gigantic compared to us that are selling inferior ingredients.
Yeah, for sure. So again, like, for people to understand, the company in the beginning was a brick and mortar, right? Was just heading out to health food stores and
selling into them, yes.
With them. And you were, so it was not from the beginning, was it on the principles of network marketing? You were the person to bring that in. And
yeah, I was.
Can you elaborate a little bit on the on the difference?
You want to hear a story?
What is how that kickstart, and then I don't know.
Oh yeah, I'll tell the story.
So business.
Yeah, so I was at the Baltimore Expo East show. Baltimore, Maryland had a Natural Products Expo East, where a lot of retailers and manufacturer reps would go. And I was representing a company at the time called Vibrant Health. Dave and Amy actually mixed their green food product. And that's when I leaned over and I said, if you take these products network marketing, I'll take it to the moon. And, you know, I laid the idea on Amy, because Amy and Dave were married at the time. And that's all. I just said that. And by that time, I picked up Pure Planet products, the organic kamut, now selling it into the health food stores along with my other lines. And I was in New York City. I don't know what day of the week it was, but it was 19 degrees outside. It was pretty cold. And I get a call from Dave Sandoval, and I'm actually fulfilling an order for the shelf for the spirulina, the chlorella, various products. And he's like, hey, dude, you sitting down? I go, no, I'm not sitting down, because you're in California and I'm in New York City and it's really cold out. And I'm going from store to store to store, fulfilling orders, doing what I do. And he's like, we're going to launch a network marketing company, and you're going to be frontline to the company. And I just looked up to the sky and I said, this is it.
Unbelievable. Yeah.
So he said,
incredible.
Can you get on a plane? I got on a plane and I went out, and I thought he just was going to launch with the organic kamut, because that alone was going to be ginormous. Yeah. This is 20 years ago. So green and superfood wasn't really happening yet, but juice bars and stuff were happening. So I got on a plane, and he had 53 products, you know, Heart Aid, Revive It All, a lot of the products that you see today, with the exception of our new ones. And I was like, oh, wow, this is awesome. So I placed my first order. At the recent Diamond Club, you know, Deb Darling showed my entry. It was September 25th, 2003. So this is my 19th year with the company, coming up this September. And the company was much different. Okay. The website was really lacking. The labels were really lacking. And we launched, you know, and that was almost 20 years ago. And today we're a much, much, much different company. We're a totally full-fledged network marketing opportunity. So it went from seed idea to pregnancy, to birth, to adolescence, to full-grown game on.
Yeah, it's incredible, the whole story. And also, yeah, you see it's all about the products, so about the quality of it that that brings it, right?
Yeah, it's everything to me. There are other network marketing professionals that I know that's not that important to them. They lead with the opportunity. Trust me, I could speak the opportunity and the economics of this game on, but the products are the comp plan. It's the movement of products throughout each household, which pays commissions over and over again, okay? So it's incredibly important to me that the person that I'm sitting with know that the quality is par excellence for their family.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's also the big part of the mission of Dave and Amy around
Right.
that. So that's
Right.
what it drives it forward like,
Mhm.
like that. So yeah, would you like to add something to that before we close it, our call? Because I think it's
Well,
a lot of information that is beautiful. Thank you so much.
no, you're very welcome. And for the people that are looking for an opportunity in the European Union, okay, Fabian is an amazing leader to join because he's committed to, you know, clean and green in the mission with Platinum as well as with Purium. And this is an awesome opportunity for people living on planet Earth today, okay? People are lacking income and they have to stay ahead of the worldwide inflation that's happening. Okay, so we could take care of the health and we could take care of the income with this business model. This is the ultimate capitalist business model that unites people and helps people get to where they want to go in their life. So Purium Platinum are the car that you drive. Okay, so if you want to come on board and join us, okay, we're here to support your efforts long term.
Yeah, perfectly said. I couldn't say it better. Yeah, we would love to hear from you. Thank you so much, Ian. So appreciate you. The wisdom and you excel over decades, and showing everyone what is possible is truly inspiring. Thank you so much for your presence on my call. Have a wonderful rest of your day.
You too.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.